Hey guys, it's Kelsey here, and today I'm going to show you a layout that I made. So here I've collected a lot of different supplies, everything from some stuff from American Crafts to Studio Calico to things from old kits to Dear Lizzie stickers from 2 or 3 different collections. And this paper is a paper by Heidi Swap. I think it was called Dreamy, but it's from one of her newer collections. And I had this picture of cherries, and I totally love Bing cherries, and you can only get them for a few weeks in the Midwest. So I just wanted to make a layout about how much I love these cherries, and it kind of turned into a monochromatic layout because I pretty much just used all reds and pinks. So I've got some wood veneer tiles here that I got from 2 Peas in a Bucket from a long time ago, and I decided to try something different with this with this heart-shaped wood veneer. And there I just wanted to show you I got some more supplies out, but I don't know what I ended up using. So I just put a little bit of gelatos around this heart shape, and I tried to take it like around the heart shape. I didn't actually want to get any in the heart shape, but it didn't come out perfect, but I do like the way this turned out. I'd never tried using gelatos or watercolors or anything on wood veneer, and it actually worked out pretty well, so I was happy with it. So I just kind of started scribbling around with the gelatos, mixing the different colors together because I was just wanting to get some color on the page, and I didn't really have any idea what I was doing on this page. I don't have an idea in mind. I just picked out some summer pretty red colored things that I wanted to use. And the thing about gelatos is I feel like I haven't gotten the technique down because you can still see some of the lines in there. It didn't soften quite as much as I wanted, but I still really like the way it turned out, so I just keep using them. But I need to work with them more, but I really love the way that wood veneer piece turned out. And these are from the LA Studio, the little foodie wood veneers, and that piece isn't quite dry yet, so I got on my heat gun, which, just so you guys know, I always leave my heat gun plugged in, and I keep it right next to me. That way it's always ready to go, because I find that I don't use my heat gun if it's not already plugged in, because you know how plugs are. You've got a million things plugged into them, or there's not easy access to one. So if you don't use it, you know, if I don't have it plugged in, I don't use it. So, and these are all things from the LA Studio kit that came in June. I think it came out in June, yeah. And I ordered it, and it was the only one I've ever ordered, but I'll probably order one again because I think $10 is a great price for the stuff that you get, and their shipping is actually pretty reasonable. And here's one of my containers of die cuts, and these are Dear Lizzie die cuts. They're from literally every collection since probably 5th and Frolic. I just put all the Dear Lizzie die cuts. One thing I really love about Dear Lizzie is that all of her collections really work well together. I didn't love I think maybe it was the Neapolitan that I didn't like. But that was pretty much the only one that I didn't like. I've loved her past 3 collections, the Lucky Charm, Polka Dot Party, and Daydreamer. I love all of those, and I think they work really well together, so it was really easy to piece from all of her different things from all 3 of those lines. And here is the Heidi Swap little stickers, and I definitely know I want to use that sweet, but I'm not sure where exactly yet. And that little girl die cut, I have been struggling to know how to use it or how to use the stamp, but I finally am just embracing it, and it worked really well on this layout, so I'm happy I went with it. These are from the American Crafts collection, and I don't exactly know what collection it's from. I think it's the one that's called #Summer. But I just picked them up at Michael's. They're kind of expensive. I think they were like $4 a piece, but they had some different cute little sentiments, and they were very summery themed. But American Craft stuff at Michael's usually doesn't have the title collection on there, and I don't know why, but I find it very frustrating. But they had those cute little cherries, and that die cut is from, I think, Shauna Noel. If you go to her blog, she's got some free printables every once in a while, and I just love her printables. I think they're so cute. So that's where that little love printable is from the left. I'm almost positive. And then I just pulled out this little kind of like journaling piece, and I journal about like how much I love Bing cherries. But as you can see, like, I didn't set out to make this a monochromatic layout, and it's not completely monochromatic, but I just really kind of gravitated to the pinks and the reds, and it just came out pretty naturally. So I'm glad I went with that. There's a few little pops of yellow here and there, and obviously the little girl has blue on, but yeah, I just really like the way it turned out. So here I've got some just scratch paper, and I decided to put down some mist. So I'm just kind of sprinkling that around. I haven't used mist in a while. I felt like there for a while I was using it on every layout, so I just decided to break some out. And I think it's called like Pretty Pink or something, but I'm not sure. So here I know how I want things to be laid out, so I'm starting to lay them out, and I realized, oh no, I forgot that wood veneer. So it kind of messed with my process a little bit. I hate when you make something or you do something and you know that you want it on the layout and it gets pushed to the side and you're like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Where did that go? So anyway, I kind of framed the picture with those two die cuts at the top and at the side, and then I just put that little wood veneer there, and I didn't love the placement of it, but you could see the glue on the photo when I pulled it up. So I have found once there's a little bit of glue on the photo, it's done. You just have to place something over that, or you have to reprint the picture. So here I kind of go nuts for a minute. I could not find the pink heart that I had pulled out. It was from the LE Studio kit, and I kind of, like, in between putting stuff down on the layout, I am searching and searching and searching for that pink heart, and I cannot find it. And then I also realized later, where's that pop bottle top? I could not find it. So here you can see I'm like searching around. It's driving me nuts. Later, like 3 or 4 days later, I actually found it. It must have like clung to that scrap paper that I used whenever I did the misting, and like the little pop bottle stuck to it, and the sticker or the heart stuck to it as well. So I thought that was really strange. Kind of like a weird side story there, guys. But luckily I had some of those hearts that were from Studio Calico from like the Sugar Rush kit, and that's been a long time. I'm surprised I had any left, but they were similar style. I love the little, they're almost like clear, I don't know what you call them, like acetate, I guess, but they're colored and they're just super cute and light and airy, and I love those hearts. I wish I could buy more of them. And let's see, what else am I doing? I'm just kind of looking to place some more kind of like pinkish, reddish things. Oh, and that wood veneer tile I did stick down with about 9 pop dots, just because I wanted it stuck down really, really good. And I brought in some of those Studio Calico gold hearts. I love those little puffy hearts, and I thought it kind of tied in like the yellowy wood veneer and the yellow pops of color that I had going on. And then it just obviously showed like, oh, I love Bing cherries. And then I definitely wanted to include this Heidi Swap word that says sweet. The color was perfect, the word was perfect. I felt like it was just meant to be on this layout. Do you guys ever get that feeling like this just goes with this layout? It was meant for this layout. Everything kind of comes together. You can find the right embellishments, you can find the right colors, even down to like that little cherry die cut up top at the left. That was just in that kit. I didn't pull the summer die cuts out to look for a cherry, but it was in there, so it just kind of all came together and it worked perfectly. And then I pulled out some of these stickers. They're chipboard, glittery, just, you know, super, super cute, and I felt like they went with the layout really well. I really like that font, and I don't know what the name of the stickers are or anything, and I don't know where I bought them. Probably TJ Maxx, because I usually When we live next to a different TJ Maxx, they have thickers for $1.99, so that's way cheaper than the $5, even though they still don't stick that great. But anyway, I totally loved using them, and I thought they worked perfect on this layout. So here's how the layout kind of came together. There's a photo over my blog if you want to see some details. If you have any questions, just hit me up below. Make sure to subscribe, and thanks so much for watching, guys.